Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about a topic that comes up a lot in conversation when I speak to people. I'm not sure why it follows me around. Motivation. What is it? Where do I get it? And please tell me it comes in pill form. Sadly, no, it doesn't. Motivation really is just a series of very small steps taken one after another that lead you to a transformation of not only yourself, but your lifestyle, your thinking, and ultimately brings you the success that you are looking for. Let me start at the beginning. When I started this journey and I decided that I was going to make every effort that I could to be a healthier, fitter person. I did a lot of research. I looked at a lot of things. I educated myself about our food supply, our food system. What were the things that were out there that I could use to make myself healthier and not only that, fitter. I really felt like I needed to find a peak of health for myself to avoid pharmaceutical intervention. When I first started my Power 90 journey, I did that all on my own. I didn't make it public. I didn't say anything to anyone. I just decided to take a jump and I went ahead and did it. When I was done with that, I had astounded myself with my own results. I was completely flabbergasted at how far I had come. And I am not going to say that it was easy, okay? It was not easy. You had to get up every single day and get at it. But Power 90 was still only about 40 minutes a day. That was still manageable. Once I was done with that and decided to tackle my P90X journey, I really felt like I was going to struggle with motivation and making sure that I got there every day. One of the things that I did for that was to be accountable, and I don't mean just accountable, to a group. I went all out. I put it on Facebook. I was accountable every day on Facebook, and that was my way of keeping myself in the game. I really wanted the health that came with that, the nutrition guide, the learning about how to feed yourself better, the challenging your body to be fitter and stronger. I won't lie, it was really hard. With my schedule and the way that it was, I was getting up before 5 a.m. some days of the week, probably most days of the week, in order to go down there and get an hour and 15 minutes in with P90X before I could then get dressed and either get my kids to school or go to work or whatever have you. 4:30 in the morning to 11 p.m. at night makes for a very, very long day. And honestly, I just felt so motivated because of the way that I felt my body changing, the way that I felt the energy level going up. I felt like I had so much more mental clarity and other things that came from nutrition and exercise and feeling good about yourself. And that is what I found motivating. So I know that we all struggle. Why is it so hard to be consistent with eating well? Why is it that we're so consistent with eating poorly? Some of it is not in our control. Our food industry puts additives, preservatives, fats, chemicals in our food that trick our brains into having the pleasure center in our brain stimulated just like it does when endorphins are released in your body. And so it's really hard to get away from doing that, or you're just too tired to say, okay, I'm gonna get in some fitness or whatever. There are times when you can't get it in at the beginning of the day. It just doesn't happen. You just can't get up early enough or late enough, but it has to be important to get it in. You don't have to start with something large. You don't have to start with P90X. You can start with Shakeology. You can start with improving your nutrition and committing to walking 30 minutes a day. You can commit to, a Pilates class. You can commit to running stairs. You can commit to stretching and yoga. Whatever it is, you have to make some sort of a commitment. Educating yourself is also one thing, but another thing that I find extremely motivating is to really to write things down. I tell this to loads and loads of people, and you've probably heard me say it before. What is your why? Why do you want to do this? And you know what? Ultimately, it doesn't have to be one why. My why when I started was that I didn't want to be on pharmaceutical intervention like my parents and go down that slippery slope. I've certainly gotten farther and farther away from that as I've gotten stronger and fitter, but my whys have honestly increased. I have a huge long list, and I'd share them with you here, but I can't because I keep them on my Google Drive. But you know, not the least of which is celebrating my 50th anniversary with my husband in a fit and healthy way, being fit enough to run another 5K soon, setting, you know, being the fittest grandma around at some point, setting a great example, not only nutritionally but also lifestyle-wise for my children. That is a huge motivating factor for me. I am lucky enough that now, 18 months or more into our journey, I'm starting to see that my kids are making different choices when they go out with their friends. Even when I'm not there to guide them on what may be a healthier choice, they're making those choices on their own because we've been providing an example for that. So there's a ripple effect that goes out from you. People in my family are eating better because they see that I'm making the effort to do that, and I try to educate them on what are better and healthier choices. Now, life is never perfect, okay? It's never going to be all your ducks line up in a row, and you have to roll with it. But keep in mind that planning for things really, really helps. So if you've got a goal and you have a dream that you're working towards and you fall down, that's okay. It's going to happen. But if you abandon your dream of being healthier, fitter, losing how much ever weight you have, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds, if you abandon it the first time you fall down, then yes, it's a failure. Okay, but don't abandon it. You're going to fall down. We are not defined by how many times we fall down reaching our goal. We are defined by how many times we get up and keep moving towards it. So I hope that in some way I've helped you guys to understand that it is not about how busy you are. It is not about I don't have the time or, you know, whatever excuse you have. If you are truly committed or if you really want it bad enough, you are going to find a way. If not, you're just going to find an excuse. So ultimately, find it inside you. Know why you want to do it. Write it down, as many reasons as you can possibly find, because the more reasons you have to commit to something that's good for you, the more likely you are to do it. That's my soapbox for today. I'm getting off now. Hope you guys have a great day.